We primarily started going into the strip clubs where we talk to the dancers, we take them gifts, we let them know that we're just there to show them, the love of God, and we let them know that whenever they're ready to transition out of the clubs, we have alternatives such as housing resources, scholarships for education, because a lot of dancers do say that they're, paying their way through school, and, any kind of resources that they need, support, job. We had a job fair last year for the ladies, so whatever we can do to help them get out of that lifestyle, we're able to help them with. Primarily, when we go into the clubs, we don't have a big I'm God's representative t-shirt. We just say prestige. They call us a church lady sometime once they know, but they know that we're just there. Sometimes we may not even mention the word God, but we just say love. We're here to show you love, and somebody cares about you, and you have a friend, you have someone to talk to. We also have ladies that have been former dancers that are part of our team. So it helps when they can say, hey, I've been there. I know what you're going through. I can assist you. So that helps. And then we ask them if they would like additional help to come to our office. So they come in, and it just looks like a regular career office, and we have resources for them. They find out the information, and we do offer to pray if they do not want to. We don't force any of that on them, because bottom line is you have to draw people before you can begin to do any of that. But we do understand, that we feel that God is the way to get out of that lifestyle. A trauma bond is basically when the victim of any type of trauma or crime or abuse has become so attached to that person that is actually the abuser that it's hard for them to break away. Even though they understand the cycle of abuse they're going through, it's still that this may be their only person in the world that is, quote unquote, taking care of them or providing for certain physical needs that they have, like shelter, maybe food, and they become unhealthily attached to these people. And so it's hard to get them to realize that, okay, well, they're doing something for you, however, it's not enough. And what they're doing that's bad to you is bad enough that you should get away and find someone that can give you the complete picture. And it does make it difficult when you find ladies that come for help, maybe come to the support group meetings, and then are letting you know that, well, I talked to, my pimp on the phone or my boyfriend on the phone. And what they're finding out is that, it's hard for them to break unless they make a clean break. My first experience actually was with a young 17-year-old, and she contacted us from jail, actually. She was getting out, and she said she would meet me at the McDonald's up the street, and she said she needed help. She needed somewhere to go. She knew she was pregnant. She didn't know how pregnant she was. She had been prostituted out of a hotel in the Old National area. The pimp and the pimp's mother bonded her out. And so it was a very sticky situation where we had to work with the bonding company to kind of give her some information. We were able to find her adopted mother, who definitely wanted to help her. And just finding out her history, she was the daughter of a former prostitute and had been abused by her grandfather. So she was just continuing a cycle. We got her health care, put her up in a hotel for the weekend, brought her to church, got her dinner, put her in another home. And basically, when she did give birth, she gave custody of her daughter to her adopted mother. But we do keep in contact with her every once in a while, and we tried to make sure, because I believe she wasn't pregnant by the pimp, but another John who was much older. And we explained to her that that was not a relationship that she should have been involved in, because actually it's rape. And but just joyous stories of women coming out. I've had women to call me and say, I'm getting married, and these are formerly prostituted women. I'm able to reconnect with my children. I got a job, praise report. I came to church Sunday. What Pastor said spoke to me, and I really want to come in for help. In the clubs, we have girls. The last time we went out, as soon as we walked in the door, about 5 dancers came over and said, oh, good, can you all pray with us? And they huddled up to pray, and that's the first time we've been going to that club for 2 years that they've done a group prayer with us like that. And so it's just testimony after testimony. Of course, it can be heavy, and you can hear some very horrifying and heavy things that really, mess with your spirit. But we just have to be encouraged that, because they've taken the step to get help, that there is a way out. And even if we're not able to help them, eventually they will be able to get out.